When we talk about sex, we're diving into the world of biology. It's about the physical characteristics that differentiate males and females. Our sex is determined at birth based on visible features. A key player in determining sex is chromosomes. These tiny structures carry our genetic information. Typically, females have two X chromosomes, while males have one X and one Y chromosome. Hormones also play a crucial role. Males generally have higher levels of testosterone, which influences the development of male characteristics. Females, on the other hand, have higher levels of estrogen and progesterone, contributing to female physical traits. Finally, we have reproductive organs. Males have testes, responsible for producing sperm. Females have ovaries, which produce eggs. These biological differences are fundamental to the concept of sex. Now let's shift gears to gender. Unlike sex, gender isn't solely determined by biology. It's a social and cultural construct that shapes our understanding of what it means to be male, female, or somewhere in between. Gender encompasses roles, behaviors, expressions, and identities. These are not predetermined by our biology, but are learned and influenced by the society we live in. Think of it this way. Sex is about our bodies, while gender is about how we express ourselves and how society perceives us based on those expressions. It's about the roles we're expected to fulfill, and how we're treated based on those expectations. This distinction is crucial because it acknowledges that gender is not fixed or binary. It's a spectrum with room for diverse identities and expressions. One of the most fascinating aspects of gender is its fluidity across cultures and time periods. What's considered masculine in one culture might be perceived as feminine in another. For instance, in some cultures, wearing skirts is considered masculine, while in others, it's associated with femininity. This demonstrates how gender norms are not universal, but are shaped by specific cultural contexts. Historically, gender roles have also evolved significantly. In the past, women were often relegated to domestic roles, while men were expected to be breadwinners. Today, these lines are blurring, with women increasingly pursuing careers and men taking on more active roles in childcare. This variability highlights the dynamic nature of gender and how it's constantly being redefined and reshaped by societal shifts and evolving perspectives. Section 4. The significance of distinction, sex versus gender. Understanding the difference between sex and gender is not just an academic exercise. It has real-world implications for how we interact with each other and how we build a more inclusive society. Firstly, it challenges the assumption that sex and gender are always aligned. For transgender individuals, their gender identity differs from the sex they were assigned at birth. Recognizing this distinction is crucial for respecting their identities and experiences. Secondly, it helps dismantle harmful gender stereotypes. By acknowledging that gender roles are not biologically predetermined, we can create space for individuals to express themselves freely, regardless of societal expectations. Finally, this understanding promotes equality and inclusivity. It allows us to see beyond rigid gender binaries and appreciate the diversity of human experiences and expressions. Section 5. Challenging norms, embracing diversity. In today's world, the conversation around gender is evolving rapidly. We're moving beyond traditional binaries and recognizing a spectrum of gender identities, including non-binary, gender fluid, and agender. This shift challenges us to expand our understanding of gender and to create a more inclusive language that reflects the diversity of human experiences. It's about respecting individuals' right to self-identify and to express their gender in ways that feel authentic to them. This inclusivity extends to all aspects of life, from education and healthcare to employment and social interactions. Section 6. Identity, respect, and a more inclusive future. As we move forward, it's essential to approach conversations about sex and gender with sensitivity, respect, and a willingness to learn. It's about recognizing that everyone's journey with gender is unique and that there's no one-size-fits-all approach. By embracing this complexity, we can create a world where individuals feel safe and empowered to express their authentic selves, regardless of where they fall on the spectrum of gender identity. Understanding the difference between sex and gender is not just about acquiring knowledge. It's about fostering empathy, promoting equality, and building a more just and inclusive future for all.